Hi everyone, happy Saturday. So I have some newest release and new releases. I did not get a chance to record these as they came in, so I thought I would just group them all together today. As I've noted, my schedule's a little haphazard this month just because I'm trying, I'm overwhelmed. And I haven't had time all week to do any videos. That's weird. Well, all those markers have to be sitting out. And so Friday was my kickoff for the coloring tag. We're going to go ahead and do that this month. And then today we're doing a flip through. I don't know if you'll get a video Sunday or not. It may turn out to be a Tuesday coloring chat. I actually am recording this on Friday because Saturday I'm going with my husband to visit some family, and then yeah, it's just a busy weekend, so we shall see. But anyway, let's get started. So this is the latest from Maria Trolle. Yes, I actually ordered this from Book Depository rather than wait on the English version. I ordered it in March, but it did not get here till the first week of April, so you'll see this in my supply haul this month as well. Mandalen, not really sure. It is hardback, like her other books are. It does feel different though. This is the first. Where's my other ones of hers? I thought I had Botanicum pulled out. Yeah. Okay. So here's the English version of Botanicum. And it does look a little different. Now, I am not 100% sure if this is because it is not the English version. It's a different publisher and things like that. That might be why. Or it may have been she changed how she does her covers for this book. I would have to compare, but I'm not 100% sure. But most of her books that I have this kind of gold binding to them, and then have the image here. This one has the image all the way across the binding, which I think's really pretty. I like this a lot more than I like that little gold binding, but I can understand if it's less expensive to do that, then you know I completely understand that. There's some silver embossing on the book, which is pretty. So this is again not not an English version. Let's see. This looks like Bookmark Publishing. The English one looks published through Gibbs Smith. That's the Botanicum book. Now, I don't know if they're all through the same publisher, but definitely different publishers. I feel like the paper and the art is a little different too. So, am I crazy here? Yes, I believe in the English versions it's more of a cream paper, and this is just a flat out white paper. Now, is this new to her books as a whole, or is this usually how the this version of the book is published? Again, I'm not 100% sure. Let's pull it over here a little more so we can get it in the light. Very cool. I like that picture a lot. I can't believe how much of a pain in the butt that long a hair would be, though. I mean, my hair is a little past my shoulders, and it's driving me crazy. I love the little girl in her overalls, by the way. Kitty! And we've got the little black backgrounds, which are pretty. And the paper definitely feels different. Again, not sure. It's different. I don't know if it's better. I don't know if it's worse. It just feels different. Again, is this a new type of way to publish, or is this how all her other books? I guess I should go research that. You get a nice mix of not super complex images and then, you know, almost full page spreads here. I love that little squirrel on top of her head. It's very cute. There's some deer for the alphabet color along this month. Of course, eyes and ears also work, so pretty much any animal or person with eyes and ears would work just fine for this month as a theme or subject. And here comes the rain. Sounds like, oh, it's just been, this is really cool. It's just been cold and rainy. Dragon! Look at the dragon, isn't he cute? I really like that picture. That doesn't seem like a complicated picture either. I might work on that one this month. I'm not sure. I almost kind of like the cream colored pages a little more, maybe, than maybe just the plain white pages. It's not like a huge difference to me, but I think I like the cream color look a little better with her images. Though the black backgrounds, I mean, really, her whole book could just have black backgrounds and I would be over the moon thrilled. I know some people like having the backgrounds. Oh, that one's cute. A little dragon with a little castle. Oh, so cute. And Godzilla cat over the little village there. That's a little terrifying. Got a fox and a cat and a peacock. A little bee and a bunny. Oh, is he bringing the bunny some honey? That's so cute. Or is he just trying to get back home and the bunny's in his way? Could be that. I feel like this one has a little it has a different feel to it for me. Not that I'm super familiar with her books, but I don't know, this one just feels different to me than her others. And again, not in a bad way. Just different. Different can be good. I would say if you're not a fan of coloring flowers, you probably want to skip her books. Though this one does seem to have a little more variety in it. Yes, this could be a sea dragon, if you will. Or sea snake, but I guess you could call him a sea dragon too. I'm seeing a sea kingdom in my head. The Little Mermaid queen or mermaid princess there. Here. Sorry about that. I didn't realize my camera was pulled in. Given her a key to what is what I would like to know. I definitely like the variety here. Really curious how this paper would do. I don't know. I would definitely have to test water on this in terms of just being concerned about it showing up on the page behind it. It's not thin paper, but I don't know. Like maybe I would use my pastels more for like backgrounds in this one. But I won't know unless I try, so. Oh, I love that deer, how he has all the stars and little, yeah, all the little stars on him. That's super cool. You could technically do that deer like a nighttime or a galaxy deer. Make them all like purples and blues and stuff. That would be cool. That fox does not seem super phased that they're just stomping around on his head. Oh, he's enjoying the party. He's got the little drink in his claw there, and isn't that cute? Okay. For a minute there, I could not figure out where my microphone was at. I was like, is it actually where it's supposed to be? Y'all, I've been so scattered this week. Oh, they've got a little egg. That is a big egg for some small dragons. Like, are they discovering the egg? Surely that's not their egg. Again, the mental idea of one of those dragons laying that egg and the operations there and how that would work is blowing my mind. So I guess she's saying after that bee, though I don't know how fast they're gonna go. Another cute little deer with the stars on it. And then you get a section where it's like all the names of like the flowers and I believe the animals, all the official scientific names of them. So I guess minus the fantasy ones. And then you get a test page back here, which I mean theoretically any of these could be test pages. So there is that one. So we are trying to figure out what they're doing across the street. One of the houses has... Is that snow? Oh my word, I think that's snow. Well, it's not April in Tennessee without at least one freak snow. And that's pretty much how it goes around here. Anyway, well, that's going to make their job even messier. So the guy across the street owns more than an acre. It's probably a couple acres. And we're guessing he is going to sell one of the lots or has sold the lot. And somebody's going to build on it, or maybe they're building something. They've got vehicles over there, and I'm being all nosy neighbor because this is right across from my screened-in porch. But they are digging up, it looks like grass right now, and clearing that out. And that's going to be a messy job today. Yeah, it was raining a minute ago, and now there is snow. So, there you go. Anyway, okay, sorry. So, this is an imprint of the Fruitful Mind Publishing, but this feels very similar to the Coloring Book Cafe books. So, Morgana Skye has come out with a couple books recently. Cute Frogs was the first one I bought a couple months ago that I loved. And I'm telling y'all, I really love her art style. Coloring Book Cafe, I think they have some really good pictures and some good books, but overall, like, I would prefer to get like digital copies of their books, I guess. But I've got to say this, Morgana Skye, like, I really like her art. And so I think I'm going to probably be buying a lot of her books if she continues to publish kind of herself. So this is Cute Critters, and it's Amazon printed. It's basically a lot of animals that kind of have a fantasy element to them. Hi, Rube Cheap. Like, it could just be an actual animal or a combination of animals, I guess. Kind of fantasy animals. And then some that I don't really know what they are. They're just they're just cute critters, as she has stated. So there was another one that just come out that Tammy did a flip through. Actually, she's done a flip through of this one too. But there was another one that was a similar type of subject, but the line art was real thin, and like I wasn't a fan of the super thin line art, but like this one feels a little more robust. You get little kind of thumbnails of all the previews of all the pictures. Plus these would be good little test pages. Like this one seemed like it had a little darker line art to it. So because I use markers and I use a lot of, I don't use as much just pencil per se, I tend to go towards thicker, darker line art. Not always, but tends to be what I'm drawn towards a little more. I think it's so cute with the little things hanging from the antlers. So there's cute deer for the month. Hi, Rube Sheep. Yes, I hear you. I have no idea what this is. Something that I'm not quite sure should exist. Probably a good thing it doesn't. It could be maybe a rabbit and an owl. So a rabbit owl? Rabbit owl. That sounds about right. It's a rabbit owl, all right. Well, see, it's on a different planet. You can see there, instead of our moon, that this must just be a different planet. So go crazy with it. This is, I love fantasy type books because, again, I can just go crazy with my colors. Oh my word. I have no idea where even to start on that one. Will you quit peeping at me? Peep, peep, peep. Peep, peep, peep. Peep, peep, peep. So, are these cute but deadly critters? I mean, they look adorable, but then you get near them and like they're venomous, or they spit poison at you or something. I believe he is molting quite a bit. A bird with antlers. A peacock with antlers, maybe? Yeah. Do you agree with me, Reap Cheap? Hello. Hi. You're not going to say anything for anybody. That's rude. That's rude. Oh my gosh. That poor little bear with them flowers. A rhinoceros that can fly. A rhinoceros butterfly, maybe? A butter rhino. There we go, a butter rhino. I like that. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you, buddy? Did you, buddy? That is a mouse and a lemur. I'm just trying to guess what these combos are. That is a blue fox, I believe, Tammy. I believe that right there is a destined to be a blue fox. You know, people like will fence in their gardens to keep rabbits out. Can you imagine if they had wings, man? You'd really be in trouble. You wouldn't be able to keep them out at all at that point. You might as well just give up. Oh, I'm getting dirty looks from the kitty. Now he's gonna knock over my light. a goose and a goose and something. I don't know what. It looks kind of like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, only with a bird beak, basically. That is a catfish. Yes, I know it's a permaid. A permaid or a catfish. I'm sticking with either one of those, I guess. That one just looks so sassy. It's like snapping. This is their Instagram profile picture. Their I don't know. My brain is like I said, my brain's not connecting today. What time is it? Oh. I have to do one work thing today, and then I am off until Thursday. Well, I have to do 2 work things today. A mouse with wings. Very interesting. I have no idea. Something that if I saw this out in nature, I'd probably run screaming in the other direction because I'd be like, I don't know what that is. A unicorn groundhog, perhaps? Unihog? Unihog? Elephant butterfly. Plus, maybe an elephant dragon? Maybe? Something like that. Cute little alien. I'm just going to call that an alien kitty. With what looks like peacock feathers coming out of his butt. That is... that is new. These are all just like alien animals. So here is the color chart. So yeah, this was just released in the past week or 2. I think it's really cute, and I'm going to have some fun with coming up with some unique color combinations for that one. And finally, Hello Country Spring, which is the newest book by Joshua Dunbar. Just got this today. Very excited about it. Of course, Dunbar is perfect for our color along this month. I focused on Alexandra Franzessa's books last month, her Cute and Blank series, or Cute and Whatever series. So I think this would be a good month to focus on Joshua Dunbar's books. So this is Amazon printed. These are average length and width type books. Here's a hello and welcome if you want to pause and read. And he always loves to hear suggestions. And so here we go. What I like about his art is that he does include a little bit of definition and shading. Like he will, you know, put in some very light lines or shading in certain places, and it gives it a really nice sketchy effect. And I love it. I love this picture, of course. You know, it's a cat. Again, fairly simple images. He groups his portrait style and landscape together as well, which I greatly appreciate. It makes it so much easier when you're flipping through. Oh my gosh, there is nothing, y'all, like a country breakfast. You talk about just comfort level to the max. Like, nothing like it in the universe. Nothing like it. Another deer. A fancy looking deer. Oh my goodness. That would be me, except I have issues with bugs. Like, I, well, I don't like living in the country as much as I used to. I would prefer being closer to convenience. But I do love the beauty of country, and I would love to be outside to read and do all kinds of things, but I hate bugs. And here's a cute little duck. That would work well too for the color along. Um, it looks like a little piece of peppermint in that flower. That's kind of what both of those look like. I know it's the flower itself, but that's what it reminds me of. Busy bee. Ooh, okay. See, this one's just grinning and going on about his life. This one looks a little scary. Are these geese? I guess that's the one from the Untitled Goose Game. What is the phrase? Peace was never an option. That's that. This one's just happy-go-lucky, mind his own business. This one's peace was never an option. Oh my gosh, y'all, this picture. Oh, I love squirrels. I have bird feeders out, kind of sparse around the yard for the cats, but I come to find out I enjoy them as much as the cats do. And while we don't have any squirrels in our trees, we do have some squirrels that live in the trees around us that will come and partake in the food. And I just get the biggest kick out of seeing the birds and the squirrels. I've actually bought some more bird feeders and am going to mess around with that. Um, Little bunny, some eggs, some good Easter pictures in here too. So you have some very basic pictures, but then you also have some nice little complex scenes, which I think are super gorgeous looking. And then we move to our landscapes. That is the absolute truth around here. I know we are really getting into spring where it is warm, but it just rains all the time and apparently snows like it did today. And that definitely happens in April. So then we get 2 weeks of spring with no rain and 70-degree temperatures. Then we're jacking up to 90. Like, we get very short, genuine springs around here, I feel. Oh, that's so sweet. Very cute. I like the variety of picture styles. So you get like the big scenes drawn, then you get like maybe one object of focus, and then you get these kind of collage type pictures with little different objects to color. I like the variety of images in here, so it's a little something for everybody, depending on what you're particularly in the mood for. So this, again, I love my screened porch. This is my favorite time of the year where I can get out on my porch and on my swing, but I have to have the porch screened in. Because as much as I love it, the wasps love it too, and I do not love wasps. But they seem to feed on my fear, so oh my gosh, yes, yes. I don't know about sewing. If this was all coloring supplies, then this would be a great picture to. If I had to come up with one coloring page to best showcase me as a person, it would be this one. If that was, like I said, coloring supplies or a laptop or something instead of the sewing stuff, that would be me in a nutshell there. Cats, flowers, books, and coffee. I love it. There's a nice dog for the month color along. I love flowers and I love messing around with my garden in the spring. Usually I love messing around with it in the spring, getting it nice and pretty and getting stuff in the ground. And then when it gets hot, no. Like I will just enjoy it and let it kind of roam on its own at that point. And but unfortunately, for the last 4 or 5 years, I just haven't felt well enough. Squirrel is having the time of his life riding that horse. Of course, that horse hopefully isn't going too fast with that cart full of stuff there. Oh, maybe the squirrel's taking it to the market. Hey, he's gotta make money for his uh, nuts and seeds too. Thank you very much. Gotta earn his keep too. You do get some bonus pages from Easy Coloring, which I showed you guys last month. Easy Coloring's also a good one. You could get E and D with Dunbar, of course. Now this book had a little more shadow shading to it. I don't see it as much in this one, but that's okay. With the style that it is, I just like the lines. I can add in my own shading to this. And it gives you the hint of shading, I guess, to me. Where the lines are at, that's just a hint of, hey, this should probably be a little darker than the areas around it. So I like that style too. So anyway, there we are. Whoa! And now I'm knocking the light down. I know I went kind of slow today. I don't know. I'm exhausted, y'all. It's been a very busy couple months, and I am very much looking forward to this much needed break. I am just burnt out at all ends, and I need a few days to just regroup. Hopefully I can get some coloring done. That would be nice. But like I said, I may just do a color and chat Tuesday. We may just do that. I don't know. Or I may just do a demo. We'll see. We'll see what I'm in the mood to do Monday or Tuesday. If you don't see a video from me Tuesday, then I'm sure you'll see one probably closer to Friday. So we are just playing it loose right now. And maybe with the time off I have, I can batch record some videos for the month. I'm hoping. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend, and I'll be busy making family rounds, and I guess I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.